All right, guys, we are back on. Okay, cool. So we'll go through all that. Okay, cool. Switch back here. All right, guys, so on the stream, we are going to, we're going to do a cut-in. And then, is there any way, Britt, on these monitors, I can get Ty instead of 6 so I don't get confused? Yeah, Courtney, is there any way, like on the big monitor, we can get Ty's live view up so I can see it? Cool, cool. And then you let me know when that's up, and then we'll start a cut in. All right, guys, if you guys are on the stream, of course, we have a tornado watch in effect all of the purple counties, so Sliver, Kansas, Oklahoma, all southwest Missouri, and then also into northwestern parts of Arkansas. So we're going to do a cut in on the TV side here shortly, but you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing because I'll switch it here so you'll be able to see me at the monitor wall. And let's see, is that where Ty is right now, Britt?
Yes, that is the Love's gas station. He is facing north right now.
Oh, so that's the one in Neosho.
Yes, that is Neosho.
And what happened there? Is that where the tractor trailer went over or something?
It's near there. No, that's just where he pulled off to fire everything up.
Okay, cool, cool.
You need to tell him he can
Severe
move.
thunderstorm warning extended from Monette to Springfield and Branson.
Cool, cool.
You need to tell him he can move it.
Yeah. And Courtney, are you ready? All right, so
You want him to start driving?
let me see here. I just have him hang tight in Neosho for a few.
Okay.
I mean, he can have him like go north toward Joplin. So, alrighty, Courtney. Yeah, so just have him go north toward Joplin. I'll just kind of have him bounce back and forth between those two places.
Cool.
All right, so if you guys are on our live stream, you get to see all the behind the scenes stuff. All right, so Courtney, you go ahead and pull up the severe weather thing on the wall, and then I will walk in. But I'm ready anytime. Cool. So whenever you want to run it, I'll be over there. All right, guys, meteorologist Doug Hetty. We are dealing with severe weather across the region as we go through the afternoon hours for us today. We do have tornado watches in effect. These are across southwestern parts of Missouri and then also into northwestern parts of Arkansas and then also northeastern parts of Oklahoma. Let me throw this in play mode for you and we'll dig right into it. So, all the counties that are popping up in purple, those are going to be our tornado watch. So a sliver of Kansas, all the way down through northeastern Oklahoma, and then southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas. In the yellow here, these are severe thunderstorm warnings, so from Springfield, Branson, and then we got Lawrence, we got Berry County, and then into McDonald County. Now where you see the orange, that is a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado tag, meaning it's a severe thunderstorm warning, but it could possibly have some rotation. And of course, all the purple counties, those are our severe thunderstorm or our tornado watch areas. All right, storms popping up. So you can see one getting going just to the west of Pittsburgh, of course, blossoming southwestern parts of Missouri and then stretching back into northeastern parts of Oklahoma. Of course, a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, very electric storms. We're going to take a little bit of a tour here, and here's our storm track. So these are hail indicators. So these are pushing off toward the north and to the east at about 30 to 35 miles per hour. So we're looking in McDonald County. The strongest of the storm now is pushing into western parts of Berry County, stretching into Benton County. So Cassville, those are going to be the areas that really get hit. Eagle Rock, western side of Table Rock Lake over the next 30 to 45 minutes. Let's stretch north. Here's Monette. Aurora, Monette, very intense storm, severe thunderstorm warning, and this is lifting northeast, so we'll start to clip parts of Mount Vernon as we get into the next 15 to 20 minutes. Not too much right now in the metro, but let's check out some of the storms a little bit farther toward the west. We have one big guy that has just popped up recently just to the west of Girard. So this guy is lifting off toward the north and to the east, will affect areas into southern parts of Bourbon County and then eventually into Vernon County. Let's track farther south because we have more storms coming out of northeastern parts of Oklahoma. We're going to have to watch this cluster just to the west of Veneta, and then also this cluster just south of Fairland, and then down toward Grand Lake. All of these are pushing north and east and will continue to as we go through the next few hours. So we're going to move all the way to about 5 p.m. Still scattered thunderstorms across the region. And I think after 5:30, 6:30, any severe threat will be gone by that point in time, which is good news. But again, over the next few hours, we're going to have thunderstorms continuing to pop up. Some of those are going to be severe, and we do have at least an elevated tornado threat with these cells. So of course, make sure you keep it here. We're also streaming on the KOAM YouTube page. So we'll pretty much keep a continuous stream going, and we'll keep you updated. For now, on the TV side, back to programming. Alrighty. Let me switch this back over here. Okay. All right, so on the streaming side, guys, of course, we just did a cut in. We're watching a few new cells that are popping up. The one just south of Fort Scott, just to the west of Girard. Still, we have our severe thunderstorm warning, so we are looking Lawrence County, Berry County, and then now out of McDonald County. So those warnings have pushed east, but at the same time, we have more thunderstorms that are building in. See a tornado warning south of our region, so this is down towards Siloam Springs. But besides that, right now, it's all severe thunderstorm warnings. Main threat's going to be large hail, some gusty winds, but of course, we do have that at least low to elevated tornado threat as we go through the next 3 to 4 hours. Let me see here. Pull this up. Look through some of your guys' comments here. Yes, Britt, I do have suit pants today. I did forget them yesterday. That was my fault.
Someone asked. I responded that I asked almost as soon as I saw you.
Yes, so I'm glad about that. Megan, tornado sirens in Joplin, question mark. I don't think they would be going off in Joplin, but we do have a tornado threat. The sirens should be working. I know Carl Junctions were down, but they're back up now. So that's good. Let's see here. But yes, just to watch at this point in time. Laura, I have not heard of any sirens going off. They shouldn't be going off around Joplin, so that's kind of where we're sitting right now. All right, let's take another quick tour here. So we're watching these cells. Let me go back here and we'll put it in motion. You can see how they're all pushing off toward the north and to the east, but right along the front, where the cold front is, I'll draw a line for you here. It's right back through here. So that's why we're getting the storms firing up along the front just to the west of Pittsburgh. So we got to keep our eyes on those as we go through the next hour or so to see if they kind of flare up a little bit more. Let me check on some of the newest warnings here.
I think but if you have it's fine.
Okay, so we still have severe thunderstorm warning, Lawrence and also Berry County, and it still keeps that tornado tag. So what that means is it's a severe thunderstorm, but it's teetering right on that tornado warning. So the National Weather Service has Springfield. They're the ones who kind of fire off the warning. So they're seeing that mid-level rotation. All right, let me take a look here. Let's go into. Okay. So already we've seen quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings, but thankfully, right now we haven't seen much in the way of tornado warnings, which is good. Let's see here. Still, we're getting 1.25 inch hail in Berry County with that severe thunderstorm warning. We'll go ahead and look at that. So this is just to the west of Cassville, and then extending Channel Lakes is where Eagle Rock is. So very intense storm. Is that Ty?
Yeah, that's Ty.
Let's take a look. Ty, we got Ty out there right now.
Thunderstorm warning. We'll go
Ty
ahead and
Park's
look at that.
Photog, so he's kind of traveling back and forth.
So this is just to the west of Cassville,
We're tracking the severe weather.
and then extending Channel
I just
Lakes
kind
is
of have
where
it
Eagle
floating
Rock
around
is.
right now until
So very
it's a
intense
little bit
storm.
closer, and then
Is that Ty?
see where I want to put
Let's
it.
take a
But
look.
we do have him
Ty,
out there,
we
just
got
so you guys know. We're
Ty out there right
always trying.
now.
We have that new storm tracker we got last year, so we definitely want to use it. All right, so let's go back to the radar here. So severe thunderstorm warning, very intense cell. So it's moving northeast, so affecting Cassville, Seligman over toward Eagle Rock, and then the west side of Table Rock Lake. These extend north all the way up to Monette, Aurora, and then also just south of Mount Vernon. The metro right now is looking pretty good, but we do have this cluster that is developing along the state line of Missouri and also Oklahoma. So this is going to be pushing back into McDonald County and also Newton County. And then we're going to watch these right along the front, just west of Girard to Fort Scott. What's up, Mike? Anything? Okay. We're going to watch these, just listening, popping up just to the west of Girard and south of Fort Scott. So we'll see if those guys kind of flare up a little bit more as we get through the next hour. So I want to look at some of the new models here real quick. And our short range models really want to flare up the thunderstorms right along the front, which would be, let's see here. So our next big batch of storms should flare up right through here. So from Miami, Joplin to Pittsburgh. So we're going to really have to watch those. So these may kind of tick up a little bit as we get into the next hour or so. But we're going to keep you guys updated. As we get warnings, I'll continue to jump on and stream on the KOAM YouTube. So make sure you keep that up. I try to post a link on my Facebook and also the KOAM Facebook when we are about ready to stream. But as these continue to tick up a little bit more, we'll be jumping on and off throughout the afternoon. But as of right now, because there's nothing immediate